are. Coach, welcome. My name is Chip Ramsey. First time on the show so far this season. Coach Lee Davis, where you're watching the Red Raider Coffee County Lee Davis football show live from Charter Channel 6 studios in Tullahoma. Coach, not a really fun morning to come off of a loss like that from in the Coffee Pot game, 31-21. Coffee County played for all intents and purposes, a good game. Just came up short again. Your feelings right now?
I'm just sick for the kids. I mean, they played the best they could. Didn't have a couple things go our way, but it's all about them, and that's how I feel right now. Is we've got to bounce back as a team and get ready for next week. But I'm proud of the effort that every kid showed.
There's it was a fairly typical Tullahoma Coffee County game. It was a slugfest. Emotions were high. Talk about mindset going into the game. How was the team? What was the mindset walking into Wilkins Stadium last night?
Oh, the team was jacked. They were pumped. They were ready to play. I thought we had a good game plan in place, and we were all coaches, players. Everybody was ready to go and get the thing started. And it was an exciting game. I mean, it's kind of one of those that at the end of the season you can look back and watch again and think, okay, that was a really good game. As of right now, it wasn't a good game at all, but it was. It was fun to coach in.
Coach, you're still under your 48-hour rule right now, so I guess you get a little time to mope about it. But at the end of the game, obviously emotions were at the end of the game had to have been devastated. Talk about what's going to go on this next week and where we go from here and picking up the pieces.
We've got to rebound quick. I mean, one of the best teams on our schedule comes up next with White County. It's a region game. They're kind of built a lot like Marshall County. It's a must-win for us. I mean, this game, will almost solidify us playing Week 11. Now, we still have to beat a Warren County and a Cumberland County, but this is a playoff game, and we've got to get it through the kids' heads that, look, last week was devastating. It's made everybody sick. I can't tell you how many times I've run to the bathroom probably between commercial breaks. I'll run back again. It's a sick feeling, but we've got to bounce back, and we'll see what kind of coach I am if I can get the team rallied up and get them ready to go next week.
We beat White County last year. What's sort of the preview for them? You said a big team, a big rivalry, obviously for our district, and obviously a critical win for us in District 6. So.
It is. They've back a couple years ago, their head coach was Tracy Malone, and that's a name that some people know around the Coffee County community. He came in, was our defense coordinator for a couple months. We coached at Riverdale together, really good friends. And when he got there, he had a bunch of seniors that he wasn't really high on, so he benched them and started playing freshmen, and just got his lights kicked in every week. The next year he was there, all of them were sophomores, played the freshmen. Last year they were all juniors. He got canned, moved on. Now they're all seniors. So this is the year that he was building toward. This is supposed to be their money year. If you look at the scores, they've gotten beaten. They lost their key quarterback, but they played Cookeville, who won our region last year, 14-21. So they're a team that is capable of beating us if we're not 100% focused.
What type of team do they come out with? What are they playing with? Are they a spread team? Are they a power team? What are we looking at facing?
Both. They'll spread you out a little bit to run the power. They kind of remind you of us a little bit, except they don't ever get under center. They're a 100% gun team. They want to sling it, and defensively they line up as many people in the box as possible, and just got big bodies up there that play. And it'll be a great game. I can't wait to. Luckily, we get it at home. I'm tired of traveling and not being at home, so it's good to be back home.
How does White County match up compare against the Tullahoma team we faced last night, speed-wise?
They don't nearly have the speed that Tullahoma had. I mean, Tullahoma's a good game. Can't say enough about Trey Burks and what he did. And they're not that good, but they're a good team.
It's certainly a team that a lot of people anticipated would be down this year, having lost Barry and their quarterback Davis, and again they were up and ready for the game. I mean, I thought defensively they were up to the task and showed some strength there on defense that I didn't really personally expect. some of the elements that they've been missing, and considering some of the defensive secondary weaknesses that they were supposed to have in at linebacker. Talk about how that game, getting back to the Tullahoma game, how that game sort of evolved through the evening. What was, took the Tullahoma gets on the scoreboard first with a punt return. How did that set things? How did that set the tone for the game, or was that an uphill battle from that point at all?
Well, you hear a lot about how they reloaded because they lost Jared Davis and Barry, and you can name the guys. In my opinion, they reloaded. It wasn't. I don't think there was a huge step off between last year and this year. They've got a quarterback who is getting better every single day, and he's one by the end of the year can be a great quarterback. Now they've got a hard region over there. They're not bad. They're not nearly as bad as they want you to think they are. John Olive does a great job, always have, of putting a team on the field that has quality. Steve Britton did a great job calling defense last night against us, and they're not nearly as bad as what I think everybody wants you to think. And they'll win a lot of games. They may even win their region over there. But we started the game off, we spotted them 14 points, and it's so hard to come back from that. You can spot a middle school team 14 points, and it's hard to come back.
True that. Coach, speaking of the Tullahoma reloading, kind of a point of emphasis I've worked with personally in Coffee County is building a program, building some consistency, building some when you lose some of your best players and you don't anticipate having that star power in your arsenal, that you're able to rely upon just the general knowledge and the football acumen that your student athletes have, and that you as your coaching staff has, and the community has, and what they expect. Is that something that maybe that we could bone up on our side of Crumpton Creek, and that maybe Tullahoma has done a good job at over the last 20 years? Yeah,
Tullahoma's done a great job. Starting at their Pee Wee program, even their middle school, freshman, high school, everybody's on board. We're all going to run the same thing. We're going to make this team the best it can possibly be, and that's why they'll be good from here on out. As long as they keep doing that, when we start getting everybody on board in Manchester, and I think we're working toward that, we'll also be one of those that somebody else will sit down one day and say, you know what, they're always going to be good.
All right. Well, Coach, we're going to probably do for a break here in a few seconds. I was going to let these guys take us to a break. You are watching the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider football show live on Charter Channel 6. I'm your host, Chip Ramsey. This is Coach Davis.
Ascend Federal Credit Union, raising possibilities.
Hey football fans, I'm Miss Tennessee 2012, Chandler Lawson, and spokesperson for Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. 1 in 4 Tennessee children don't know where their next meal is coming from, and often their struggles are silenced. In Tullahoma, 5 Loaves for Kids sees that need and ensures that hundreds of students are fed each weekend. But that wouldn't happen without dedicated volunteers and generous contributions. So tonight, I'm asking you to contribute to the fight against child hunger. Please visit www.5loavesforkidscharity.com to lend your voice.
Do you need a part for your car that the dealer just wants too much money for? Well, bring your toolbox and pull the part yourself for huge savings at the CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull on Highway 55 between Tullahoma and Manchester. No walking through waist-high weeds here. All of our vehicles are located in our graveled parking lot, up on blocks with room to work. We stock hundreds of cars and trucks, foreign and domestic, new and old, with new vehicles added weekly. You can even search our entire vehicle inventory online. And if your old vehicle gives up the ghost, bring it by. We offer top dollar for your salvage vehicle. Open to the public 7 days a week until 6:30 or until dark, so there's plenty of time to come by. That's CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull.
You can see it in his swagger. You can see it in his swagger. He a boss, you can see it in his swag. How we walk, how we talk.
A lot can change in 2 years, but not everything has to. With the Charter Price Guarantee, lock in low rates for 2 years, because sometimes it's nice to know what's on the road ahead.
And we're back watching the coin toss here at Wilkins Stadium, Coffee County and Tullahoma annual 87th annual Coffee Pot Classic. I'm your host Chip Ramsey, along with Coach Lee Davis, head coach of the Coffee County Red Raiders. Tullahoma on the field last night won the game 31-21. As we're watching, the opening kick comes off, being called. Coffee County will receive the ball for the first opening salvo drive. Red Raiders in all white, visiting Tullahoma in maroon. And while we're in studio here, we're going to bring in Coffee County tailback D'Angelo Rozier. D'Angelo hot. D'Angelo, you're watching your team come out onto the field last night. Emotions were high. We're watching the opening kickoff. What are you guys thinking at this point of the game?
We're thinking they're going to come out strong, and we hit them first play and attack. They can't have nothing to do with us. We thought they couldn't handle us. Everybody came out fired up.
First play, and there was there any illegal shift?
No, it was number 82 offsides. He was approachment.
Okay, so defensive offsides here on that play. Sweep to D'Angelo. D, you were just putting your head down and getting as much milk out of that as you could, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Now, towards the night, as the night went on, they obviously were keying on you, and they were making it more difficult to get yards up the middle. I know that's what you guys wanted to do, was to pound the rock a little bit during this game. You think y'all were successful at doing that during the game?
Last night it was a big step up. I mean, everybody did their job. The line did their job. Wide receivers blocked. They keyed on me and they opened up the pass a lot more. So we're just gonna see what happens next game.
You're seeing just D'Angelo left, D'Angelo up the middle, D'Angelo right now. Meeker flips a pass out to Jesse Brown. Jesse Brown gets up some nice yardage. Jesse had a good game last night. Scrappy kind of game for him, as he usually plays in that. He's a scrapper.
Yes, sir, he is. You see a little motion. Going there to sweep to the right. I should have kept outside on that play, but thought I had a cut up lane.
Were there many cutback lanes open all night, or were they sealing those all pretty well?
Well, there was a lot open. I just need to hit the hole before I hit the back of a cut up.
Meeker sacked for a loss. Coffee County will punt. Bobbled snap, and here's Trey Burks in our contain. And Trey Burks does what Trey Burks does and goes 70 yards for first score of the night. 6-0 Tullahoma. Ready for the...
See, the difference right now from this year and last year, we don't put our heads down. I mean, we still say we're in the game right now, no matter what. If they go up first or we go up first, we're in this game.
Even at 14-0, when they get the second score, how was the mindset then with you guys?
The mindset was we still got a chance to win the game. I mean, we can't give up. We just got to make big plays and things got to happen for us.
Second offensive series for Coffee County. Empty backfield. And we have a false start there. I didn't see the infraction flag. Meeker in empty backfield. Nice. Finds Brown. Dart over the middle. Brown up to midfield. You know, Meeker was able to make some time, buy some time for himself all night.
He made it happen on that play. I mean, it's called being an athlete, and he was an athlete last night.
Good vision, eyes downfield, and he finds an open Jesse Brown wide open across the middle. And give the ball to D'Angelo. Another 2 or 3 hard yards. Were y'all in twins, or was that a T backfield? Was that 3 in the backfield?
Oh, it was a new set we have coming out sooner or later. Coach Davis can put it in there.
Nice vision, nice cutback. And D'Angelo, you drag a couple of Wildcats with you for nice gain on that. Coffee County moving at this point.
We're moving down the field. I mean, our momentum's coming back right now.
What's that?
Our momentum.
Yeah, your momentum.
Right now. Everybody's fired up.
Little option for Meeker. Meeker takes it off the end. I like the little option read.
I mean, we had a lot of calls going to go our way last night, and I mean, it made everybody upset, but you know.
Swing pass, nice one-handed grab. Not much there. Yeah, Meeker was the master of the jump last night. He had his snap count rolling.
I had my face mask pulled down, but I don't expect referee saying it. You know, momentum changes when you hit it. We're at 4th and 1.
Thought we had it there.
See their offensive line, everything's jumping off sides.
When you watch the game, when you watch these games, especially fresh off of being in one of the games, what's your perspective? Does it change your perspective? Or do you think, hey, I thought I did better than that, or hey, I didn't do as badly as I thought I did, or what's your perspective when you're watching these games?
What's going through my mind is that I know I can do better. I see the holes and everything. I can cut. But now, you know, next time I'm learning right now. So next game, I'll be watching for everything and just keep my eyes open.
Nice defensive stop there for Coffee County, and I like Coach Butler's setup here, and faking a lot of blitzes with our linebackers, making the Wildcats rethink their offensive scheme. A lot of cat and mouse chess playing right now.
Yeah, that was Coach Butler's plan to go in and fool him. I mean, Coach Butler said that he wasn't scared of him. Our defense wasn't scared. They came out fired up. See Jordan Wilson on the end. I mean, best defense player out there. Him and Jonathan Lotta.
I think by far this year has been, we've seen much better play from our defensive ends off the corners. We have not been as severely burned on.
Well, we haven't. I mean, defense stepped up this year a lot. Defense wins games. I mean, offense has to get rolling, and defense is rolling right now. So
defense in a 50 look right now. Just missed the tackle. All week leading up to this game, D'Angelo, was there a sense of mission and urgency that y'all had to beat Coffee County? Was that obviously it was a goal in your season? Is it a critical part of your season? Not necessarily for the record, not necessarily for any district play, but again for the team psyche. For beating the Wildcats is a big one for us.
I mean, if we would have came out with a win, we'd have a lot more momentum right now to go into White County. But, you know, White County is a big district game. It really is just like a playoff game going to White County. We have to win. We want to advance far and go win district. We have to beat White County because we know they're probably one of the best teams in our region. But I think Coach Davis has a good game plan to come out and show us that we can beat them and we will beat them.
You know, what I'm watching right now is again 14-0. We're down, but I'm not seeing panic. I'm not seeing. You know, I love how we come back and score. I believe it's on this ensuing drive. And again, just scrambling for a yard or two as we can. Rozier up the gut. I love the line shifts. Jet option. Give to Logan Baumstein. Fights for about 4 or 5 yards. And Meeker, the jump master again.
That's Meeker's specialty right there. I mean, he gets people to jump off sides.
We are also joined in studio by Mr. Jeffrey Simmons, senior, and senior Logan Baumstein as we start the second quarter. Did that say 14 minutes on the board for the second quarter? I thought it was a 12-minute quarter. I only played extra 2 minutes, didn't know it. Nice haul. Nice hole there, way to slip through. Tullahoma in a 4-3 front. Any special problems that defense caused y'all at all? I mean,
Well, the defense they ran didn't cause us no problems. I mean, it was like everybody locked on man. It's a man for a man out there in the box.
Wow, that's nice.
You see Chris Vaughn.
And there he is. Chris Vaughn is gone.
He stepped up last night. Coming to score the first touchdown, brings right back in the game.
14-6, now 7. Morgan's kick. That was a nice play. I'm loving some of I see a lot more creativity in the offense. I'm seeing some different sets. Some shifts, and then like they'll bring Logan through on a sweep or in motion for a sweep. And
well, as you see, we're opening up our playbook more right now because if teams just gonna key on me, we got a whole playbook where we can pass the ball and run zones or anything against them. So that's the big problem. Teams come out and key on me, and we still get more. We get more yardage. We'll get more yardage passing the ball than running.
trips right. Brown unloads, and thank you, Jeffrey Simmons is.
Brings it right back in.
Jeffrey plays center field, catches the ball, third out, change innings, give to D'Angelo. Grind, maybe a yard.
The hole right there didn't open up, as you see. Everybody crashed down right in there. You got our little zone play.
Little draw. And the Wildcats stuffed that for a loss. Out of the eye, now into the gun. Ooh, got a blitz off the corner. Meeker does a good job avoiding the rush, stepping up in the pocket. Just can't connect.
And then that's what happens so hard. And we go 3 and out right there. We can't go 3 and out. We have to get yardage on. We get big plays like that.
Well, these are the things that mark championship teams. I mean, it's you get an interception, you take it back and you score. I mean, a lot of people ascribe to General Nayland's maxims. That's certainly one of them. When you get a turnover, you score.
That's true.
I'm loving the looks, though. I'm seeing all across the defense and offense creativity. Great blitz call right there by Coach Butler, and it results in a loss.
As players, we stress it all week. If you hit Trey Burks in the backfield, you have to wrap him up because he will get off of it somehow.
He's slippery. Oh, and another pick.
There's me right behind him. Right behind him.
Baumstein is pumped up, leading the brigade in.
Justin Smith right there.
Justin Smith with the interception and a return for touchdown scores now.
You see, we're right back in the game.
14-13, waiting for the ensuing kick. Morgan boots it through. All tied.
And it's a game.
I was really surprised last night on the field goals. We just kept making one after another. And it proved that we have trust in our kicker. Because when he got the ball off, when he punted, he only messed up one time, but that kickers will do that.
You see? We're trying right here.
And it didn't turn out too good for us.
No, it didn't, but, have defense. That means we trust our defense enough to try onside kick.
First down and 10 to go. Wildcats at the 20. Flip pass out. Defense contains it pretty well. Guys, even when you guys were in the had your heels in the red zone, guys bowed up.
Yeah. See?
Sack on Brown.
Big plays.
Trey Burks. Trey had over 200 yards, all-purpose yards, including the 76-yard touchdown return. 110 yards on the ground. Solid night, but not wildly impressive like they walked all over us.
Yeah, when you have a running back like that, he's pretty good running back.
Kick makes it 14-17.
Come out, we're going to spread on them. Not panicking.
You gotta make that play.
They'll have to make that play.
Some kind of
plays.
Meeker goes down. Ball comes out. Coffee County recovers. Third and a very, very long way to go. Peyton able to avoid pressure, scramble out of bounds.
You see that
Got a late hit, nice break. First and 10, Coffee County. Back in the eye, powered up, and he's gone. This is a great run.
Look at him.
This was beautiful.
Go ahead, D.
I didn't think he had breakaway speed, D, but apparently he did.
Well, you get that close to the end zone, you want to score.
That's right.
You don't want to get caught behind.
No, sir. Nice run makes it, Morgan's kick makes it 21-17, Coffee County. Again, another onside kick. Van Williams picks it up for Tullahoma.
You see, we're in the game, we're ahead. We're going to play like we're ahead.
And we're, I like the pursuit, the angle of the pursuit that I'm seeing the guys take to the ball carrier. And there's usually 4 or 5 white jerseys around.
Well, that's why Coach Bowman stresses in practice. He wants every man to the ball, like right now.
I believe we intercepted that one.
That was
that was an interception, clearly. But
That was an interception. Was that Jesse's interception? That was not an interception?
Yep.
Or the not interception that was an interception? Yeah. I couldn't see that angle from there, but I see now that was. Of course, the guys on the Fantasy 101.5 FM, our media partner with the Saturday Independent, we're calling that some home cooking. They were. Nice punt, gets a huge roll down to the 6-yard line. Coffee County will go back on offense.
As returners, we got to pick that up. We can't let them get pinned that far deep.
Jeffrey Simmons, Jeff, return all night. How were return yards during the game?
They were good. We just got to turn around and keep blocking.
I think y'all have the capacity to break a big one, certainly before the season's over.
Oh, we'll do it shortly. They don't kick it to us much.
I thought your team speed matched up well with I mean, of course, Trey Burks is a speedster, but all in all, our team speed was fairly evenly matched. I don't think one team was chasing the other all night. It was lead sweep around left in.
I mean, we're not a very fast team, though. You see, we're more of a power team. We can throw the ball, too, as you see. We're not going to be faster than most teams, but if it comes down to it, we do have some speed in. Nice hook and lateral.
Trying to make something happen here in the last few seconds, just off his hands.
Catch that, you go to the house.
Logan didn't want to see that one again.
Yeah, that would have been all the way.
As we're going to halftime.
And that is the end of the first half. Your score 21-17, Coffee County over Tullahoma in the Coffee Pot game. I'm joined with Logan Baumstein, D'Angelo Rozier, Jeffrey Simmons, all fine Americans and fine football players for the Coffee County Red Raider football team. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching the Coach Lee Davis Red Raider football show.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Partners for Healing provides medical care to the working uninsured of Coffee, Franklin, and Moore counties. We are in Tullahoma from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursdays, and in Manchester on Fridays from 8 to 12. We provide primary medical care and offer an in-house disease management program.
My name is Rosie Mitchell, and I would just like to say I am blessed to have partners in my life.
Please call 455-5014 for more information. Thank you for being one of our Partners for Healing.
They say you see the world different. It's like I see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. And that's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart performs the most heart procedures in the state. That experience means more survivors. For more than 40 years, they have been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on because you want to survive.
Welcome to Markram's Pharmacy. For over 30 years, Markram's Pharmacy has been committed to great customer service and to great prices. Markram's Pharmacy is also committed to the prevention of illness and in conjunction with your physician in keeping you well. Also, check out our wellness centers, our home health care products, and our nice gift selection. As you can see, Markram's Pharmacy is your hometown discount pharmacy and so much more. We hope to see you soon.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl. The team taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
And we're back. Second half action. Coffee Pot game. Tullahoma. Coffee County Red Raiders. Wildcats take the opening kickoff of the second half.
And right now, as we came out, we said we're still down 14-0 everybody.
But, you know, we play like we were up. I mean, we play cocky right now. I mean, we got to play like we're behind every down. We're giving them too much right now. I mean,
we tried to stress that during halftime.
We stressed it a lot during halftime. Play like you're down. Play like you're down. Do not play like you're up. You see that? We can't miss.
Brown on the keeper for the Wildcats picks up good yardage down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats. Trey Burks running downhill. What do y'all think of that Jumbotron over there in T-Town?
They have a Jumbotron?
I really didn't pay attention to it.
I love it. You know, actually, I thought it would be. I mean, it's cool and impressive and all, but you really don't notice it. It's like it's kind of so off away from the.
Yeah.
You really have to make an effort to look down there for it. Of course, I don't know that Burks was watching the Jumbotron either.
And that's what speed does.
And that's what speed kills you with. 24-21.
Right now.
Tullahoma on top.
Right now, we're thinking our heads, all right, we down. Come out, have a good offensive drive. We start at the 20. You know what's coming first play.
All right, 36.
Boom.
Oh, got me.
Who was that pass to?
Grayson Miller.
Grayson Miller with a tight end Miller with a nice grab over the middle from Meeker.
Oh, you got to keep
Jesse would have stayed up. That would have been further.
Do stuff with the ball.
1 yard completion. A little slip screen.
Go ahead, D.
Give to the big boy who leans forward much and gets 4 yards.
I mean, D can lay down at the line of scrimmage with the first down.
Yeah, he can.
He's only 7'10".
Good point.
Oh, I love those big, rangy, tall backs. There we go. Justin Flowers getting a little love out of the backfield. Flower Power with a good catch. First down. Red Raiders.
We give him a hard time.
Flowers?
Yeah.
Need to bring him in here one morning.
I know. We tell him he can't catch, but we see he caught the ball. So
he had a couple of good catches. He had a nice critical catch coming up in the fourth quarter.
So we got to stop giving him stuff now.
Oh, that cutback was wide open right there.
Don't you hate it when you see that?
It sucks.
Go ahead, Logan.
Logan on the reverse. Just wasn't there. Well contained.
I didn't juke him. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, yep, he's right there. Big play right there. That
partially blocked.
And then I don't
he ran the wrong way.
I really didn't understand that.
Coffee County punts. 1st and 10 Wildcats. Give Trey Burks a little counter. Any particular formations hurt you guys at all, or was it
when they lined up two receivers in front of each other, we were calling blitzes, so it was 1-on-2, and either way we were going to be wrong. So
Tullahoma came out as they seen that on defense. They seen that they can run 5-yard outs and just say, "Oh, we can beat them since they're gonna stay in." What defense formation was that? That they were you got a 1-on-2.
It's just a blitz. But that's for us corners. We got to make a play. We didn't make a play. That's our fault. It's nothing to do with the coaches.
So they're taking the cushion you guys are giving them. You're giving them 5 or 6 yard cushion, and so they're just going to take that and dink it down the field.
They're going to be athletes. You see the crossing route right there.
Little comeback right there. There were a couple times I know, Jeffrey, you had a close shot on a pick six on a couple of these passes as the night wore on. I think y'all seemed to tighten up your coverage a little bit and be close to getting the ball. Wildcat give to Trey Burks, and Trey Burks will score right here.
And that's where speed hurts you. You give it to him to go to the corner, and going through our mind right now is like we came back 14 already. See, can we do it again?
Jeffrey with the ball. Yep.
Good yards.
And now that time I look for the cutback too much.
Got dragged down on the other side. Second and long. Meeker gives D'Angelo, nice hole, and he's going to get bored. Nice run. That was pretty. It's highlight film stuff.
Yeah.
Not for D.
Highlights don't make. Don't win games though. Oh, it's there. Good job, boss.
Nice cut. Upfield, Logan picks up 5.
Yeah.
Gotta hold on to the ball.
Look at that House go. House will be moving.
He's turning.
Look at him go. Okay, that's hard.
We've got a good picture of that, good shot of that in the paper this week of that particular run at Cody's. Give Flowers.
Can't dance in a hole out there. I mean,
is he dancing?
Yeah, he tried to dance right there. You put your head down and get what you get.
He's not a dancer.
No, he's not.
He just needed.
He's 220 pounds.
Get out of his dancing shoes and just use 220 pounds as a battering ram. Into the third quarter, your score 31-21.
Heck of a game right now. I mean, our fans are cheering for us. We're cheering for. We're just trying to.
We're cheering for the fans, B.
Yeah. Oh, we had a special wide open right there.
Coffee County is moving in the fourth quarter. Meeker under center, draws him off again. I think that's the fourth time he's done that? Third time he's done that in the game?
Yeah. We see when we get down here in the red zone, we have to score.
Nice move, bounce it out.
We got to get to the corner.
He had a few yards at the corner. They're trying to make some more out of it. Fake. Nice. Oh, that hurt.
Oh, man.
That hurt. There's some key drop passes on this these last two series that just hurt. Meeker takes a timeout. I believe we're in third down situation right here, third and long.
I think we ran a couple comebacks or stops.
Empty backfield. What do you got on here?
2 stops.
2 stops?
We had to get 6 yards. So that threw off the timing.
That was
fourth down. My bad. Ball turned over on downs there. Wildcats take over. And right about now, we're thinking. I know the sideline was starting to worry a bit. I thought up to this point, the game was still in hand. 10-point lead is not too bad to overcome. It's just 2 scores. We've got a kicker who can kick a field goal, so things look pretty good at this point. But we needed another defensive stop, and we get it. Big one coming up here in just a second. Interception.
It's missing.
Hunter Smithson with another pick. Hunter had a pick 6 last year against White County as a sophomore.
Did you see the face mask? Look at it again.
At this point, there's about 6 or 7 minutes left in the game. Still going with a lot of ground and pound game. Was hoping we would open it up a little bit more and get the ball downfield, if nothing else, for the time savings we could have, but we're still running.
Right now we're in a definitely leg up, trying to throw the ball.
Meeker looked like he was going to put that in his left hand and throw it for a second. 4th down, out on downs, Wildcats take over. Now they're just going to pound the ball. Trey Burks. I believe at this point we're out of timeouts.
Yeah, we're out.
That was the dagger.
Yeah.
That was the dagger. Nice pass from Brown, converted tight end, and then Trey Burks does his thing.
I believe that last play was my fault.
Pistol formation for the Wildcats.
You going on a Cowboy?
Yep.
I thought we had a turnover there. Brown was apparently looked away for a second before the snap. Tullahoma does recover the ball on the Coffee County 30-yard line. Times are running down. Simmons with a nice play. Jerry, that kept what dwindling hopes we had alive there with that knockdown. Brown in shotgun. Another well-defended pass. Guys, I thought our corners played a great game all night. 3 interceptions?
Yeah, interceptions.
In a game where I'm sure both teams aired it out well over 20, 25 times. Said you could put it on your opposite shoulder there.
Mickey looks like Peyton Manning calling the plays.
His name is Peyton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come back to the same play. It was wide open.
Nice catch from D'Angelo. Is that your only pass?
No, I had a couple.
Two
nice
bubbles.
Catch.
Two bubbles for 25 yards.
Flowers with a catch. Nice rhythm here. Just didn't have enough time. Got to finish. Plenty of time. Oh, get rid of it, Peyton.
We got to keep these blocks. We'll make plays. Receivers, we got to get up there.
Empty backfield. Flea flicker. Brown lost it down there, interception.
That tells you the ball game.
What? Replay.
Coffee County just watching the clock run out. Final seconds of the game. T-Town under control of the game. Brown under center. Victory formation. And that'll do it from Wilkins Stadium. 31-21, your final score, Tullahoma over Coffee County in the 87th Annual Coffee Pot. Guys, last minute thoughts. I know y'all got another 24 hours to worry and mope about this game. That's your team rule, right? 48 hours and no to mope and then move on. White County next. I know a couple of you seniors too. I got to say, one got away from you. Yet another senior class without a coffee pot win for Coffee County. I know it doesn't feel good, but at the same time, you're showing great improvement on the field. Good-looking Coffee County team out there. You guys look good. Just didn't get the big one. Going forward, what do you guys say about White County? Let's talk about those boys for a minute.
I mean, White County, they're going to come out. It's a rivalry game right now because we took their coach last year, and their coach left us, so they're going to be like, well, they took our coach, so, we're going to come out there and bust them in the mouth.
Yeah.
They lost their starting quarterback, lost to Cookville by 7, and last night they got pretty beat up on, so we're going to go out there, we're going to try our best, so we're going to punch them in the mouth and say, we're better than you. I mean,
what's the senior class say, Logan, about the White County game?
We're really looking forward for our first regional game, and I think we're going to do good. Just pound it down their throat, and White County just thinks they're going to stop it.
Jeffrey, White County, man, it's his senior year. You're starting into district play now, so now it gets real.
Yeah.
If it wasn't already.
I mean, we just got to go out there with our heads high and play like we know we can play.
We got to come out fired up like we came out to Tullahoma. I mean, it's just like a playoff game.
Home game, y'all are back home. Been on the road a lot lately, and I think it'll be good to get back at Card Gerald Field and have a good game Friday night there. Guys, any last thoughts? Anything you guys want to wrap up with? I know Coach Davis was with us earlier. Coach Davis isn't feeling too well right now. I think the game has made him physically ill from last night. Briefly again, talk about where this program is going. Talk about what you guys as players see moving forward with not only just the coming weeks in this season, but with the program and the plan that Coach Davis is trying to lay out for Coffee County and actually build a program.
Well, Coach Davis is a great coach. I mean, he's a coach. He's more of a friend. I mean,
Family.
He talks to us like, you're my son, I'm your dad. I mean, he's more like, right now I treat him like, oh, he's my dad. He's like a brother to me. I love him to death. I mean, I hope he's here for a long time. This program, Coffee County. I mean, I want him to be here my senior year.
All you guys have come up through the youth ranks and whatnot in Coffee County. I know you've gone through middle school or through the high school. Some of the efforts that I hope Coach Davis is able to succeed in is to be able to put together a cohesive program from Pee Wee on up to senior high school. And I know you guys have sort of been through the mismatch of different programs, different coaches, not everybody quite on the same page. Do you think if we get our program, everybody in concert together on the same page, you think we'll see even further success down the road?
Oh, Coffee County would be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, my high school career, I've been through almost 3 or 4 coaches, and I don't like it. I mean, Coach Davis has been here 2 years right now with me. I learned his offense, and I want to be here for my senior year. I want everybody to enjoy Coach Davis to be here. I mean, he's a great guy. He's like a brother. He's family to everybody. Everybody in the town loves him, so hopefully he'll be here a couple more years.
Good deal. Hope for like a couple more decades. That's what we need him here for.
Hope he gets better, though.
Guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for being here. I know y'all are nursing some bruises and aches and Saturday morning, so go get the ice bath if you haven't got one already.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I love my
I hate the ice bath. Can't stand it. I cry like a little girl in there. There are probably girls that are more tough than I am. Guys, that's going to do it. I'm Chip Ramsey, your host. Be sure to check out the scores on TSInews.com and read the Saturday Independent this morning. That'll do it. Logan Baumstein, D'Angelo Rogier, the effervescent Jeffrey Simmons. We'll see you next week.